guys? Your boy Savage back again for another Savage Talk live. Yes, it is WrestleMania Backlash preview, prediction, preview. Very excited to be here. Of course, feels like I've only just left you guys. Good to be back. Hope everyone's doing well in the chat. You know, like that. You know, wait there. Shout out to everyone in the chat. You know what I mean? I'm clicking everyone's thing. You know, I put everyone up on the screen, get everyone a bit of airtime, bit of fame and that. You know them way there. Shout out to Ashton Fuller. Had a bad day at school today. Talk to me, rude boy. What's happened? I hope you're well. You know what I mean? Bad days don't last forever, man. The last 24 hours and then the next day it's a new one. You know them way there. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Good to see everyone there. Jackie with the hit the like button straight away. You know what I mean? Hey, Demon Team, let's go. You know, like that. Shout out to Derek. Like that. Hey, shout out to Anna. Hope you all, Anna. I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm guessing work and that. You know what I mean? Busy schedule. Coming out of the pandemic and all that. But I hope you're well. Jack LaBomba, shout out to you, bro. Hit the like button for sure, for sure. Shout out to Nima, bro. Look at the new background. You know them way there. I literally just turned my stuff around, bro. Moved my desk and that. You know, like that. But, oh, thanks, bro. Love for basketball. What you saying, brother? Also, how did you like my part? I did like your part video, bro. I wish, and it's not important now, but bro, you can go on YouTube and get like some copyright free music. Put that in the background and make the video even better. But I did like it, bro. Hey, yo, Ab, what you saying? Shawn versus Bret Hart classic, absolute classic. If I know we got some young people in the chat. And it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Youth is the way. But if you're a wrestling fan and you haven't watched this match right here, this match in the background, listen, you don't know anything about it until you watch this match right here. Trust me. This is the first match what broke my heart as a kid. I promise you, like the first ever match that broke my heart. Ashton getting death threats from bullies, being told to. Oh, great new camera angle. By the way, thank you very much for the camera angle. Hold on a minute. Who's bullying you, bro? You know, like that. I'm not about that, bro. Whoever's, you know what I mean? Why are you getting? I don't understand why you're getting death threats, bro. I mean, I wouldn't ignore it, bro. You know what I mean? I wouldn't ignore it. Speak to your teachers. You're probably gonna get called a snitch and that, but it is what it is, bro. Like you can't trust these young kids nowadays, bro. Honestly, I don't know what they're capable of. So I would speak to your parents, bro. I'm glad you're here though, and hopefully you can have some fun for the hour or so that we're on the chat doing predictions and stuff like that. But I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Sucks, bro. It sucks. Bullies are scumbags, bro. You know what I mean? It's the thing I hate the most in the world, apart from pedophiles, bro. But you know, they're the worst, bro. So you have to just rise above it. You know, like that. You know who you are as a person, and it is what it is, bro. You're confident in being yourself. Then bullies are just whatever they are, man. I mean, there's a reason why they're bullying you in it. So obviously, you've got something that they ain't got, whether it's confidence or you know what I mean, anything like that. But since you said it was at school, I'm guessing that it's I'm guessing it's not online bullying. Which is even worse, man. So just speak to your teacher, bro, and make sure you tell your parents so they can keep an eye on what's going on. And trust me, these scumbag kids nowadays, man. School shooters, bro. Trust me. Yeah, exactly, bro. Well, I'll get well soon, for sure. Let's go, Savage Demon Team. Who's better, Shawn or Bret? My opinion, obviously, Shawn had the longevity in the company. He was there for a very long time. And it was very hard for me to decipher how good Shawn was when I was a kid because he'd done his job so well. I hated him. Obviously, Bret, when I was 6 years old, was my favorite wrestler. So anytime Shawn beat him, it wound me up. But now I know that, you know, Shawn was doing his job. But for me, Bret's better. Shawn was ahead of his time, of course, but I think the details, it's very hard, but the little details, what Bret does in the ring, what goes unnoticed for me, he's the better one. But yeah. Donald says just block him. Yeah, Donald, I think he's on about face-to-face people, to be honest. Bullies are haters, bro. Big facts. A bunch of pictures older than me asked me to move sets and seats, but other than that, I'm fine. How's your day, bro? Listen, it's nothing but a low blow and an RKO, bro. Trust me. But my day's gone well, bro. You know, like that. I'm here, so it's all good. That's all the haters people will haters. Yeah, big facts. Yeah, let's get into what's going on. Okay, so let's anything to do with the predictions and stuff like that. Don't put it in the chat yet because we're gonna go through match by match. We know by now how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go match by match. Let me put in my charger because the chat is about to die. Wait there a second. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna go each match, and then I'm gonna give my prediction and my reasons, and then I'll open up the chat for you guys to give it. Because if you all spam it at one, I'm not gonna read it. So you know what I mean. Thanks. Listen, Demon Team's got you back no matter what. You know that. Shout out to Miles Jackson in the chat. Hey man, Brandon Masamba's hype for Cesaro versus Roman. Do you remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin knocked out Donald Trump? Come on now, listen. I've got the wrestling knowledge, bro. I don't forget these things, bro. It was horrible, to be honest, for him being there in the first place. Shout out to Tariq in the chat. Shout out to Dro. You know, like that. I'm doing good, bro. Demon Team from Glendale. Obviously, bro. You know, like that. They may add more matches on SmackDown. Yeah, I think they'll add the thingy match. I think they'll add one more. The 6 matches on the card so far, but I think they'll add the Sami. I think they'll have an Intercontinental match, and it'll probably be Sami Zayn, Apollo, Big E, and Kevin Owens in a fatal 4-way, I'm guessing. Shout out to Reigns in the chat. You know, like that. Hashtag Demon Team. Savage, Sean is better, but Bret is awesome. Bret, you're overrated. Savage chat. Bret, you the greatest to do this, but sure, Bret is awesome. I am so confused about all the underscores in your thingy, but I don't know if you're calling me overrated or Bret. I don't know. Bret's not overrated. Bret's one of the greats to do it, man. You know, do you think Cesaro have an opportunity for win the champion now or in another pay-per-view? We'll get onto that. What happened to the Authority? They just broke apart, didn't they? Seth broke apart, and then him and Triple H went into that feud together. Kane left and became the mayor of Knoxville. J&J just went backstage and carried on with the production, and Stephanie and Triple H just do their thing on it, you know, that. Shout out to Zen in the chat, you know, like that. Shout out to you, Zen. Hope you're well, bro. Hey, you know, like that. The background's gangster still. American YouTuber backgrounds. I don't even know what that means, bro. Are you saying that my room looks like an American? This is literally the thing. What's killing me is I'm literally the video that you normally see. I'm just sitting on the other side of the table. There's nothing different. I've not moved anything. I can't even. Yeah, here. So normally I'm sitting here and facing that way, and my TV's always there. And now I'm facing this way. Nothing much different. You know what I mean? No, Bret is not overrated. Sorry, Bret promo as a heel made me hate him. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. So you had the opposite to what I had as a kid. I understand what you mean, bro, because I was so confused. Everyone's spamming about the news. I'm gonna get to Savage news, so I'm not gonna read anything out before I get to that. Otherwise, it's pointless, you know, like that. I can watch Bret versus Shawn Michaels 24 hours and get bored. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Savage, how long is WWE WrestleMania Backlash pay-per-view? They don't give us the running time, but I'm guessing it's going to be about 2 hours and 45 minutes, maybe 3 hours. It's normally between, I'm guessing 3 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. You never know with these, but I like the shorter ones. I don't like the extra long ones. It's all a bit over the top, you know what I mean? I love Jimmy. I love the Usos, you know that. Actually looking forward to the Raw Women's Championship Triple Threat match. Yeah, me too. Giovanni says, do you remember the Shield? Come on now. Who do you think? Do you think I was born yesterday? Who doesn't remember the Shield? Come on now. Okay. We're gonna get into the predictions now. Like I said before, if you've just joined the chat, it's fine. Just save any prediction you've got, because I'm not gonna read your prediction out or anything you've got to say on the prediction until I've gone through them singly. Otherwise, we'll never get through the chat, and I want to give everyone a chance. So once I do tell you to give me a prediction, just put it in one. You know what I mean? one comment. You can write as much as you want. Just make sure it's one comment, because if you put a comment and then you put another comment underneath and then another one, then the other person doesn't get their comment read, and it's not really fair, you know what I mean? So, when do you think Alistair is back for a match? He'll be back. He'll have another one of them story things on SmackDown this week for sure. Probably in 2 weeks. Yeah, I know. It's a mad question still. I did see somebody put something in. I don't want to ignore him, but where's it gone? That did Bradley. I'd rather watch that match than Young Bucks match you saw. Yeah, I literally, before I come on the stream, I was talking to my friend. He's a massive Young Bucks fan. And I also said, like, they can wrestle great, but they oversell everything. So it's like everything doesn't have to sound like a gunshot hit somebody, because it's not realistic. I've got into so many fights and it doesn't sound like that. So when they start doing all this, the leg slap has to stop, bro. It has to stop. Okay, here we go. 1 minute. Stephen Cooper, shout out to you, Stephen. Do you think the Shield can still be good in 2021? No, I don't. If they just started, yes. But if it was the Shield what it ended with, no, that would be terrible. Drizzy Boy, did you see? Yeah, I did see him win the championship. He done good, man. He done good. He's been good since he turned heel on AEW. I don't like him as that, all that best friend, weird best man thing. He's rubbish as a babyface, apart from Rusev Day. But Young Bucks were overrated. They are. Or for Lashley. Okay. All right. Let's get into it then. We're going to the first match. So shout out to Deontay in the chat. I'm only answering stuff on the prediction stuff now, so give me a chance to get it out. We don't know what order the pay-per-view is going to go in, so I'll just put it in the order I think it probably go in. So first match on the card we're going to go with is the WWE Women's SmackDown Championship match. Bianca Belair versus Bayley. Obviously, it's a hard one because WrestleMania wasn't that long ago. It's a month ago now, just a bit over, maybe 5 weeks, I think. And Bayley was left off that card, really, wasn't she? She wasn't really used, so she's been building up this thing with her ding dong stuff on SmackDown with Bianca Belair, and yeah, man, I can't say I'm excited for this match because I'm not, because the build has been like okay, but I'm excited for the match itself. You know what I mean? So if that makes sense, so the scenario around it, the storyline around it, I don't really care for, but I'm glad that Bayley is back in the picture at least, and I think they actually can put on a great match. So, yeah, I don't know, but honestly, it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about. There's nothing to say for Bianca Belair and Bayley. I honestly think it's just going to be a Bianca Belair win. The shock would be if Bayley won the match. It would be a massive shock, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think if they get enough time in the ring, you only need to give people like Bianca Belair and Bayley, give them 15 minutes and they'll kill it. So I think it could be a really good match. And I think it probably can be one of the better matches of the actual night, to be honest. But everything around it, I'm not really interested in. And I don't actually believe it's Bianca or Bayley's fault. I just feel like the build since before WrestleMania for a lot of the matches and then after have been terrible. So we're still trying to come out of that mode. But yeah, my prediction on that one's going to be Bianca Belair for the win, and that's pretty much how I'm going to go with it. Obviously, no one listened to me when I said I'll tell you when to drop the comment in the comment section, but it's all good because, so the new cats need more training promo classes in pro wrestling. So, you know what I mean? No disrespect to the books, they're happy on the wrestle. I agree. They're not that, I agree. Giovanni, do you have a donate link? Or I don't, bro. I don't. I just have super chats and that's about it, bro. Okay, so no point putting these because everyone just spammed Bianca, so it's all right. Ashton says Bianca Belair. Shout out to Durante in the chat. Bradley says Bianca to win. Drizzy, Bianca. Nima says Bianca as well. This should be main event. This should not be the main event. No way. Zen says EST Belair for the win. Ab says Bianca for the win. Martel Bianca for the win. Bradley Bianca retains. Sasha's gonna return. Yeah, it'd be if that's the what they're gonna go down again, then it was pointless in the first place of even losing the belt. Belair retains. Interference by Sasha, says Morris as well. Bianca again. Everyone's gone for Belair. If Bayley wins, I'm gonna lose it, but Bianca should win. Fair enough. DQ ending. Yeah. All right. When Lacey Evans comes back, please treat her right and do. Yeah, Lacey Evans was the future for me. She's great. She's great on the mic. Has to be heel at all times. She can't be babyface. No, you can't be a babyface and then wiping sweat off on a handkerchief or throwing on someone. It doesn't really work. You know what I mean? And Jack LeBombard as well sets Bianca is going to win. Everyone went for Bianca on that one, so that was quite simple. Once again, I'm going to go through my prediction first, and then once I've done it, then put your prediction in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to have to scroll back up, and if I miss it, I'll miss it. Hey, shout out to Kevin in the chat, bro. Hope you're well. I'm guessing you're about to dip off, but like that. I hope Lacey will be back soon. Bro, she's pregnant. Give her a chance to give birth, like that. Anyway, on to the next match. To be fair, the rest of the match on the card, I'm actually kind of looking forward to. I can't lie. The one so far, anyway. We're going to go for the Lumberjack match. Damian Priest versus The Miz Lumberjack match. I think that's obviously to stop The Miz from running away, because that's what he's been doing, running away. Quite simply for me on this one. Well, I say quite simple. I would 100% go with Damian Priest, but something's telling me that I don't know that, can The Miz just keep losing matches? I honestly don't know. But if I just go with what knowledge I have in wrestling, how it's going, I'd expect Damian Priest to win. And I expect John Morrison to do something what messes The Miz's matchup. I don't think it can't be a disqualification, obviously, because there's Lumberjacks outside the ring, but I don't know. He might hit him. You know what I mean? I feel like when the Lumberjacks are on the outside of the ring, John Morrison might hit The Miz on accident. The rest of the Lumberjacks throw him back in, and then Damian Priest hits him with the finisher and wins the match. So I'm going to go with Damian Priest on this match, but there is something slightly telling me that The Miz might win this match. So, yeah. Everyone else, if you want to give me in the chat, like I said, I'm only going from what I can see on my screen. I'm not scrolling back up. So, Donald Music, Damian Priest to win. Bradley, Damian Priest to win. Morrison turn on The Miz. Who cares about this match? Priest will win. Central Feud, the Lumberjack match. Yeah. Steve Cooper says The Miz. Morris says Priest. When did it change to? I don't know. It just when I went on the thing, it was reported as a Lumberjack match, but don't know. They probably should have told us that on Raw. Yeah. Everyone's pretty gone through that. You know what I mean? Priest is not ready for a championship run. This isn't a championship match. I don't understand. Hey, come on. Yeah, Zen. Slap him in. I'm saying it for your own good, to be fair to everyone in the chat. If you want your comment read out or put on screen, and you know what I mean, I'll miss it otherwise. So Damian Priest has been bought terrible to make him fight Braun or Sheamus, someone but The Miz and Morrison of all people. I don't agree. I agree the booking part, but I don't think there's anything wrong with The Miz or Morrison. The Miz is more of an accomplished wrestler than Braun, for sure. And Morrison is. So I don't agree with that. I think, can you think of a storyline where Priest and Braun fight for no reason when there's no belt involved? I can't. I can think of the Sheamus one, obviously, but Sheamus only had that title. But he hasn't had it that long, has he? So it's not like there's been a massive amount of time between. There's been 5 weeks, I think, since what we got there. So, Miz is better with Maurice. The Miz is my favorite Miz. Miles is a bit late to it, but yeah, you got Bianca. Miz wins by Mason T. Oh, I never thought about Mason T-Bomb. My bad. Yeah. Shout out to you, Randy. Priest for the USA or WWE champion. Okay, that's not about WrestleMania Backlash, though. Because Lumberjack match on Raw and the segment PS. Fair enough. Damian wins. Savage, I don't care. I mean, you could have saved the time and just not put anything, like that. Or Bobby Lashley. Yeah, but Bobby Lashley the champion, so you want Priest to just go straight for the title. Right? Priest in the US title push. I think Priest will win the Money in the Bank. I don't get why it's called WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah, it's stupid. The name's stupid. I think there has to be a little bit of patience. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want to judge anyone as fans. Everyone's got their own way to judge what's going on. But I think everyone just with this title push stuff is ridiculous, because what happens is you get the title push, the person wins the title, and then everyone moans and says that the person's a boring champion. Then they lose the title, and then they end up in catering. That's how it goes all the time. What's the rush for this bout all the time? I have to get across to people. I honestly have to get across that The Undertaker, I'm sure he finished on like 5 or 6 titles, bro, in 30 years. Like WWE championships. And everyone keeps telling everyone else to get a push in the first like couple of months of being on the roster. It's crazy. Keith Lee will be back soon, for sure. Anyway, let's go on to the next match. We'll get it for sure. Who we got next? We'll go for... Yeah, I think we'll go for this match next. Big match. Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and the WWE champion, who everyone's probably forgot is the champion by now, Bobby Lashley. Triple threat match. Very excited. Like, I weren't sold before this. Braun finished strong on Raw, and Drew McIntyre's got his face in there again, hasn't he? But let's be honest, to be fair to him, they were pushing him as the face of the business. So, kind of expect it. This match, I mean, there's no disqualifications in the triple threat match, but quite simply for me, Bobby Lashley wins this match. He's been left looking, not weak, but he's been left looking down 2 weeks in a row on Raw. Drew McIntyre and Braun keep getting the better of him. He probably receives the biggest beatdown in this match, to be honest. But I'm going to go with Braun Strowman. The story around this, I mean, I get it. Drew lost the title, so he's obviously want to get himself back into the title picture. With all the rematch stuff, though, there's no rematch clause anymore. And Braun, let's be honest, Braun doesn't need to win this weekend, but now he's in this title picture. Surely he's going to win within the next 2 months, 3 months. Because if he doesn't, and he ends up leaving this feud with Bobby at any time, and then goes on to somebody else on Raw, he's done. He's done. He's not done as a wrestler, but I think he's just done as in the terms of like, there's no point of the push anymore. Obviously, he's had chance in the past. I said that I feel like he was halted a little bit because he was great against Brock, all them times against Brock. And then they ruined him for a bit, you know what I mean? And people are forgetting he tagged with Nicholas at WrestleMania. And I get it. That was actually to try and make him look stronger, as if like I don't really need a partner because I can beat you on my own kind of thing. But I think it kind of backfired on him. So yeah, it's possible that anyone can win this match out of the 3, but I'm gonna go for Bobby. I'm gonna go for Bobby Lashley, and also I'm gonna go for Bobby Lashley because I don't want him to lose the title. I don't think he's had it long enough. I don't think he's been able to fight like more people, like a variety of people. He's been fighting the same people week in, week out. So I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley on this. And yeah, that's me on that one. Let's see what the chat's saying. Bobby's reign kind of boring. It's nice if Braun wins. Braun's gonna win. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to give it to Drew either. Steven says Braun. No, but Pop Smoke picture there. What do you do, man? I'm just working out and watching your life. Hey, shout out to you, Jacob, bro. You get me? Get them reps in, rude boy. And the new champion is Drew. Randy Sam says Braun. This is a mixed one. Bobby Lashley is the man now in Raw. It's big facts. Drew McIntyre had his moment as a WWE champion. I don't want Braun Strowman to win. I want Bobby Lashley to retain. I do. I want him to retain as well. Braun for the win. Shout out to you, bro. You know what I mean? Stay away from them bullies, bro. You know what I mean? And make sure you speak to your parents, like that. Shout out to you, bro. This match boring. Whoever wins, I want Keith Lee to return and attack whoever is champion. I would love that. I would love that, Marta. That would be dope. Drew McIntyre win, MVP turn heel on Lashley. Oh my God. Jason, it's a good idea, but I do not want to see Drew McIntyre with MVP. I just don't want to see it. But good idea. Lashley is boring. It's not his fault. It's just Raw's trust. I mean, if he's boring, it is his fault. If he is boring, it definitely is his fault. I think the worst thing they've done was, I keep saying it was the Hurt Business. Dismantling the Hurt Business didn't help at all. Raw's not doing very well. So yeah, I do agree that even when Asuka had the belt, nothing was happening that much. But what I will say again is he hasn't had the belt for that long. Let's let it run a bit and see what happens with Raw. We need to see what happens with Raw. If Raw doesn't pick up, then obviously whoever's on there is gonna have a boring title. Sheamus is gonna end up having a boring reign. Bobby's gonna end up having a boring reign. The Raw Tag Team Champions are gonna have a boring. It's gonna continue like that. So we'll see. Okay. Braun and Brock Lesnar return. So SummerSlam. Get Braun versus Lashley. That's not a bad one. Yeah, I agree. He needs to face other people first. Every time beat him up. Hey, listen, the Monday Day Mohoraj was dope, bro. I like him. Keith Lee coming back and finish. Everyone, okay. I've seen all these tweets as well, but everyone's going for this. So, Candice LeRae, dominating NXT women. I love both of them. Dakota Kai is the one. Trust me. Shout out to Eric Travis in the chat. Lashley for the win. Lashley murdered the whole roster and now he's scared of Drew. I mean, what the F? Yeah, it makes no sense. What is the spamming in the chat, man? Well, I don't understand. I literally said, don't you want everyone else to have a chance to put their comment in or something? Crazy. Hayden Berry, TNT's there. So shout out to you, bro. What is better, Raw or SmackDown? SmackDown, then NXT, then Raw. I got Damian Priest. Miles, what are you doing, bro? You're so late to this. Shout out to you, bro. Man, sorry I had my hand on the keyboard. Fair enough, but if you had your hand on the keyboard, was your keyboard what? So you had your hand on H and enter. Listen, it's all good, bro. It's not a big problem, you know what I mean? Life is life. Hey, SC Williams, if this happens, yeah. Honestly, bro, you work for WWE, I know that for sure. Anyway, on to the next match, because we will be here forever and we're not cutting through them quick enough, like that. Let's get it. We're gonna go with the don't spam the chat. Just give me a minute. Otherwise, you know what I mean? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11. And once you go past this, the 11, the chat just flies up and I can't read it. So I'm just letting you know. Yes, the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. Obviously, once again, 2 triple threat matches on the card. Hold on a minute. There's 3 triple threat. No, there's not. There's 2 triple threat matches. I think what I'm doing, Rhea Ripley retains the title in this match. But it's not about her retaining the title. It's about how. Now, it's a triple threat match, so there's no disqualification. But you can't have this many good, like, great women wrestlers in the ring at one time and just have it be a simple end to a match. Now, my giving in this match is the fact that I think we get a clinic of a wrestling match. I think Asuka drops the beat down on a few times and that. Charlotte's heel at the moment, so she's going to be doing some dirty stuff. But I do think my prediction in this match is Lily is going to turn up on the ramp or in the Thunderdome, and she's going to be there for Charlotte or Asuka. And when she does, obviously one of them is going to get scared. Alexa's going to attack one of them, and the other one's going to get done over. So I'm going to say that Alexa Bliss turns up, gives Charlotte the Sister Abigail, and Rhea pins Asuka, or the other way around. I actually would. I'm not going to lie. I would, because of Charlotte's character. It doesn't really go well with Alexa in a feud. They're both heel, so I would much rather Lily and Bliss come out. They attack Asuka, and Rhea pins Charlotte. Makes more sense, mainly because what's the how many times are we going to see Asuka being pinned? Like, she went from being undefeated, never being pinned once, and now she just gets pinned all the time. So I don't want that to happen. And obviously, Alexa and Asuka had that little feud. It wasn't a feud, really, was it? It was 2 matches on Raw when she first started discovering her powers, etc. So that's my guess. So I'm going to go Rhea Ripley for the win. Alexa Bliss to attack Asuka, and Rhea's going to pin Charlotte. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the chat. Charlotte for the win. Rhea doesn't feel as good as a champion. Once again, I'm just going to say the same thing I said. She's had the belt for 5 weeks and defended it once or none. She defended it once against Asuka and he got interfered. So give her a chance for sure. I do think with the Charlotte thing, that eventually Sonya Deville's going to come out of them suits. And she's going to I don't know, man. All I know is she might end up being Charlotte's manager. I'm not joking about this. I got a feeling it's going to be at some point where Adam Pearce says to Sonya Deville that, you're messing up the Raw roster, etc. And she's going to end up being managed. She's going to end up managing Charlotte, and it's going to be dangerous. Yeah. Anyway. No, it's for much for Ripley. Rhea Ripley's going to win. Hey, man, sorry I ain't been joining your lives. Been busy, but Demon Team is still here, bro. Hey, Jacob, shout out to you, bro. Don't ever say sorry, bro. Yeah, everyone's got to live life and that. There's enough chats every week, so whenever you want to drop in, Mondays and Thursdays, always going to be here. Sunday, we got to watch along, like that. I want to see Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss make it happen. That'd be dope. I don't want Alexa, it doesn't even matter anymore. We'll talk about that on another day, but the whole thing with Bray Wyatt, yeah. I'm not going to talk about it. Who's bullying them? I'll come kick the... Yeah, man like Ashton, man, he said that some kids at school were bullying him and that, so I ain't happy about it still. They're lucky they don't live in my town, bro, because it could have been game over for them. But hey, listen, Demon Team got his back. Want to see Charlotte versus Alexa for a very long time. Never happened before. Yeah. I always find it weird when 2 heels are going against each other. There's a lot of history from the Royal Rumble. There is a lot of history from the Royal Rumble, especially with the Alexa Bliss thing. I hope Alexa doesn't get involved until after the match. Just want to see a clean finish. Anna, yeah, that's a good shout because there's no reason really. Although, yeah, I agree with you, but I don't agree it's going to happen simply because it's a triple threat match and it's no disqualification. I can't see it, but I would prefer that myself. Yeah, I'd prefer that myself as well, honestly. Charlotte wins by Sonya Deville turning heel and brewing up a new stable, Savage or Alliance until Sonya turn. Yeah, literally what I just said. I think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen now. But I think at some point, whenever Charlotte wins the title, she will have Sonya Deville as a manager, and eventually Sonya will turn on her, and then they'll have the fight. You'll see. Please on your rooms eventually that Charlotte's playing her leading, so a few possibly for SummerSlam. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I can't even. I can't even say it anymore. Like, there's no point me. I've made videos directed at all of this stuff. I just feel bad for the guy. Before I was watching the Bret Hart Shawn Michaels match, I was watching the Royal Rumble where Nakamura won, and before that, I was watching Jinder Mahal versus Nakamura at Brooklyn SummerSlam. One of the greatest entrances I've ever seen. That was the one with the violin, and you can't believe how far someone's fell off. Honestly. Okay, let's realize it's a 5-star match with Roman. I don't think that match with Roman was a 5-star match. Hey, Jacob, that's sick, bro. That's sick, man. What match we on now? Then we're about to go on to the next match now. We ain't got on it, so we just done the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Tag Team. The Raw Women's titles. Yeah, Zen. You know, like that. I've seen it, bro, but I think it's for one movie. It's not a program, I don't think. How long do you think Roman? I hope Roman has the belt until next WrestleMania, and I think Lashley will have the belt another 3 months, maybe not even that. Lord of Darkness, is that Bret Hart on the TV? It's Bret Hart versus, which way do I move? It's Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Iron Man match, legendary stuff. I gotta cover it a little bit because copyright and all that. You know what I mean? I don't know how them bots find it though. There's no volume, but yeah, Roman's dope. Nakamura theme song. Yeah, it is. Listen, it's on my gym playlist. So Shield doesn't go. For me, you're having a Raw debut eaten off show just because of constraints, and I actually think that the report I seen last week was her and Aleister Black were kept off the throwback SmackDown due to timing, and I think she's gonna debut on this week's SmackDown. Hopefully, because she's good, man. But yeah, on to the next match. Keep getting sidetracked. I just love speaking to the people, like that. What match we just done the triple threat match? Hey, and new WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Rey and Dominik Mysterio. Yeah, oi, listen. I'm here for it, I'm here for Dom and Rey to win this title. Like that. I'm here for the madness, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the Dirty Dogs, I haven't paid one bit of attention to you guys. I'm sorry. I've watched matches with you in it. I think I've seen about... Can somebody remind me how many 4-way, 3-way tag team, 6-man, 8-man tag team matches I've seen on SmackDown in the last 8 weeks? It's about 7. And they've all had the champions in it, but no championship match. But I'm here for it because you guys see my prediction on Monday. You see my prediction on Monday, didn't you? I said, and I quote, Rey and Dominik win this title because the Usos are going to take them titles in about... They're going to take them at SummerSlam. I said it. Yeah. SummerSlam, the Usos are taking them belts of Rey and Dominik, but a beautiful moment for Rey and Dominik. Rey Mysterio, legend, been here forever, doing his thing, that unselfish, puts people over, gets his eye ripped out, brings his son in. By the way, it isn't a token gesture with Dominik being there. You know what I mean? Normally people bring their kids in, you're like, oh, he's just doing all of this because blah, 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 it's his son. He's actually a good wrestler, to be fair to him. So I'll shout out to him. I'm all right with that. But that's what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to go Rey and Dominik on that. Let's see what everyone else in the chat saying, because I don't know who actually likes Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode being champions. And it's no disrespect to them guys as wrestlers. Bobby Roode, to this day, I've got like my entrance great elite figure where you press the button, glorious. And I can't believe since then how it's gone. And Ziggler is the most inconsistent wrestler in terms of like, if you look at his career from when it started, he has like, his wrestling goes in years of greatness. So he has like a year of gripping stuff. Then the next year, nothing. Then the third year, reports say Dolph Ziggler's going to leave. Then the fourth year, Dolph Ziggler gripping. Then it goes on again, and it just does that all the time. Like, trust me, they'll lose the title, and in 2 weeks, you'll hear a report saying that Dolph Ziggler's going to leave WWE to become a comedian or something. I'm telling you. Anyway, shout out to Anna. Listen, love the support. Shout out to you, bro. You know, like that. Your savior's arrived. Yeah, bro. You know, like that. Hey, listen, then acknowledge me, bro. It's in the game. Name at the moment would be great, but I don't want Rhea and Dominik to win. Listen, the reason why I don't mind them winning, one, I don't mind it at all. I think it's a bit history making. I think it's good because they've bided their time. You know what I mean? Rhea had a belt for ages. I think the last one he had was US title. Dominik's never had a belt. And I think that they are like a tag team, and they are you know what I mean? I like it. I'm just here for tag teams winning the tag team titles now. You know what I mean? I don't need, you know what I mean? I just want tag team, so I'm here for that. But I feel you. Serious for the win, make history, and Jimmy and Jay will snatch. Yep, that's what's going to happen. So full force. You know, like that. We knew you'd come. Ray should have won at Mania. So Dom and Ray returning for the Listen, man. Dominik to pin Ziggler. Yeah, I think we're going to get a double 619, and Dominik's going to get the pin for sure. Yeah. Ziggler is like the Miz, criminally underrated, great on the mic, great wrestler, great. Yeah, you know what? I agree, but I do reckon some of it is Ziggler's fault himself. The problem what you have with Dolph Ziggler is he went through that. Do you remember that phase he went through 3 years ago when he was like stealing the Undertaker's entrance and Shawn Michaels' entrance, and then come out and then the music would cut, and then he would just walk out to no music. Around that time, I feel like we just had this thing with him where he didn't know what to do with himself, and the problem with Dolph is it always seems, and it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I just got to say it, and he's great, but it always seems like he's trying to lean into 90s Shawn Michaels. I'm just saying. And the problem is no one can lean into 90s Shawn Michaels. So, you know what I mean? Even the way he sells certain moves and stuff like that. So, yeah, new for sure. They're losing and not looking good. All right. Yeah, agreed. He'll be my friend. You know, like that. Hearing so is Bobby Roode's getting a new theme for SummerSlam Backlash. Roode's going to turn on Ziggler. Even that's, shout out to you, Jason. Even that's boring to me. Like, does anyone even care for Bobby Roode to turn on Dolph? Unless, you know what I mean? In fact, you might as well keep them as a tag team because one of them is going to end up in catering with Nakamura if when they split up. So, you know what I mean? Cesaro doesn't have it. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's go on to the next match. I think we've got 2 matches left. And then, like I said, I do think that by the time we get to SmackDown, they might make a fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental title, which I'm here for. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Apollo, Big E. But we'll see. You know what it means? This pay-per-view needs not a gimmick match, but it needs something. So if they make a fatal 4-way match, can make it a ladder match. Remember when ladder matches just used to be like on pay-per-views, just randomly? What happened to that, man? You know what I mean? The last good one of him was Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy, and somebody remind me in the chat who was it? You know, the one when he had the key in his mouth and he put the thing through, he put the handcuffs through Jeff Sears and that. You know, like that. That was dope. Sami Zayn's dope, to be fair. Bring out the documentary, but I'm ready for it. Just abolish the tag team and IC Oh, another match on the SmackDown show. Sorry. Yeah, man. Just put the ladder match on, man. You know what I mean? It's getting ridiculous, bro. All these gimmicky matches and then nothing. But anyway, on to the next one. We have covered. Oh, we just got one left. I thought we have got one left. There's only 6 matches on the card reported so far. Bow! Do I even need? You know what? Let me just click the thing off straight away. Because do I even need to say who I think is going to win this match? Do I? If WWE want to swerve the Savage, yeah, Sammy, Jeff, AJ, my guy. Shout out to you, like in the chat. You know, like that. Hey, listen, come on now. The only way WWE can shut me in this match is if Cesaro actually wins. And if Cesaro wins, I'm writing. I'm sorry. For me, shout out to Jeff. For me, sorry. Oh, it's 5 minutes left. Oh, it's gonna break my heart again, man. You know when they start the clock again and Sean rolls him up, it made me cry as a kid, bro. Anyway, Savage, Roman Reigns gonna win this match, bro. That's what I mean. It's not about if he wins this match; it's about how he wins this match. Now, just let me know what you think. Everyone just already said Roman. You already know the vibes. Bring back all of that. Iron Man, everything, all of that. Head of the table win, done. Like that. Shout out to you, Anna. Like that. Listen. I'm going to give the lowdown. I'm fed up of the false narrative in the world now. This false rushing everything. Everything's got to be rushed. Oh, you got to have this title straight away. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone's going to pretend like the Cesaro section. Oh, Cesaro, we was massive fans of him even when... No, you wasn't. Was you in Cesaro section? No, you wasn't. Do you have a Cesaro Elite figure? You don't have it, bro. Stop telling lies, bro. And it's okay. It's okay. Because my favorite Cesaros has always been in the tag team. It just has. You know what I mean? I like Cesaro. I think it's dope. I said already, in the ring, this guy's like 8.59 out of 10. That's massive. Because if you're 10 out of 10, then you're the best wrestler in the world. Like that. And on the mic, he's like a 4. So we need to sort that out. And I don't think if Cesaro is going to be the one to take this title off Roman, first of all, it doesn't have to be now. Second of all, Roman shouldn't be giving this title up until we're sold on Cesaro on the mic and stuff like that. Because once he's a champion, but he's gonna have to give people chances and talk on them. Oh my god, Jimbo said it perfect. There we have it. Let's not have the false narrative. This is not UFC. This is WWE. And I'm telling you, that's how it works. That's how you get picked as champion. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Quick question, and just answer honestly. It doesn't matter who you like the most. I know that he's not been champion yet, but say if he was a champion, Cesaro, who's the better champion, Cesaro or Jinder Mahal? Just answer me that. Because for me, Jinder trumps him every time, bro. Every time. Cesaro needs to step up on the mic or he needs a manager. And it says Cesaro, for me, I don't know. All I know is I weren't cringing when I heard Jinder Mahal talk on the mic. I just wasn't. He was a heel. He'd done that heel thing as well where he'd just switch language on people. He'd just be talking in English and he'd just switch Indian. Call himself the modern day Maharaja. Every day, every time he comes out, just talking about like, yo, we've got 2.2 billion people in our, you know what I mean, 1.2 bill in India and that, and they're all, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I've seen one person say, he says, I was going to, oh, hey, listen, that's a good one. Someone said this the other day as well, Jeff. Pat McAfee actually took the job as a commentator to be a commentator. You know that. But he wouldn't be mad at it. Dro says, Savage, can you please answer, bro? What have I missed, bro? What have I missed? Because as far as I can... Oh, okay. Savage, I will pick Roman Reigns and retains his title. That's not a question. Sorry. Is that what you're asking me to answer to? Don't know if you are. But have you put something else? This is what I told you, bro. When anyone types faster, I can't keep up with this. Oh, okay. I think I see it. Savage, I will pick my guy Roman Reigns, retains his title, and this match needs a ladder match because we never have that. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't be mad at it being a ladder match. I think that let me keep up with the chat. Yeah, Brother Nero, this is a fact. All the stuff on the mic was great, but every time they gave him a match, he wrestled exactly the same, bro. You're right. Roman Reigns is not losing his title anytime soon, but Cesaro is incredible. Yeah, I mean, the whole time I've ever seen Cesaro, I've always spoke about him being incredible, but anytime I've said it, I've been talking about him wrestling in the ring, nothing else. I think his feats of strength is incredible. He's probably the strongest wrestler there is, pound for pound anyway. Yeah, I mean, we've had loads. Oh, sharpshooter! Top bitch! Top bitch! Sorry. Yeah, we've had champions who we thought wouldn't have been champions before, and they've been good. I think the last person was like Kofi. They cut his run too short for real, but the build up for Kofi's was great. Now, you know that WWE do a lot of cut and repeat, don't they? So they copy kind of storylines and stuff, the Daniel Bryan underdog thing, the Kofi Kingston underdog thing, but I would go down that route, the Kofi Kingston thing, honestly. I don't even think anyone will care. You know what I mean? Twist it up a little bit and see what happens. But we'll see. Jinder Goat. Jeff has always been in one with KO. Jinder, yeah. So I should go to Raw for the W. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Nima. I do agree. That makes more sense for me. It's much more believable for him to win that title for some reason. You're going to get your fans' money if Cesaro wins. Saying you're confident in Roman. I think, listen, I'm not being disrespectful, but I just have this thing that I believe that the fans are hot on something for a second, and then when they get it, they don't care anymore. They were hot on Kofi. Once he lost to Brock, there was a weekend of everyone going, well, that's not fair. And then after that, no one cared. So I actually feel the same thing's going to happen with Cesaro. Now, I want to see him as a champion because I want to see what he can do. But, yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Seth should win the Universal Championship at SummerSlam. No bloody way. My only person I could take. Agreed. Does anyone have any ideas of how you think this match is going to go? Personally, I think that Jimmy and Jay are going to be there. I actually, that thing I've been talking about for the last 2 pay-per-views. I think that will happen because we didn't see Jimmy acknowledge Roman as such. I believe that Jay will come to the ring with Roman. Cesaro will take him out, and I think we'll get Jimmy, who super kicks Cesaro maybe, and then Roman picks up the win. But Roman's strong enough to just pick up the win on his own. So I like Alexa Bliss, like that. There you go. Seth Rollins, Savage. Oh yeah, man, Seth. It's a hard one, but thanks for bringing that to my attention. I don't know. I think. Well, you're saying that Seth, you think maybe Seth and Jimmy get into a fight after what happened last week? It's hard to answer because of thingy. We haven't got to SmackDown yet, so you know what I mean. It'd be obviously be better if I'd done the pay-per-views. I mean the predictions now. I mean after SmackDown, but obviously I can't. So we'll see what happens. But surely there's going to be something with Seth and the Usos. Shout out to Shanky Jinder Henchman for dressing up like old Roman Reigns. You big fats man. Wins the championship of SummerSlam. Yeah. We demon team up in here. Big facts. The thing is, oh god, probably should have like a really great Intercontinental title reign before the championship. You know what? Because I got that with The Miz. The Miz was so good as the Intercontinental champion that when he won the title, I know he cashed in and he lost it pretty fast. But when he was champion, I didn't mind because The Miz is someone who can be a great champion all the time. So Roman should hold the title to at least WrestleMania 38. I agree. Shout out to Elite Squad in the chat. I say Backlash, not SmackDown, Savage. Save what? If it was on Jimmy versus Jay. I said I won it at WrestleMania. I said this, man. I said it in my chat. Roman ain't stronger than Cesaro. No one's stronger than Cesaro. Sweet chick music! Oh no! 1, 2. Oh! Oh, I feel the same as I did when I was a kid. Oh! Bro, Elite Squad, that is not breaking news, bro. Come on now. I got that on the Savage News. Speaking of Savage News, let's go into Savage News. Yeah, the Miz is better than Bobby Lashley. Come on now. Miz's levels, bro. Bow, 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 bow. Man, get off the screen, bro. Get off the screen, man. I've had enough of this rubbish, bro. You know what I mean? Jimmy tries to stop Jay from helping Roman. Seth comes out, starts fighting with Jimmy. Ref is distracted, doesn't see Cesaro, has Roman pinned. Jay takes Cesaro out. Roman crawls on top, 1, 2, 3. Brother Nero, that sounds like it might exactly happen. Let's be honest. Tony Khan, we don't repeat matches like WWE Khan. Let's do Pinnacle vs Inner Circle again. And if there's something that AEW actually does do is repeat their matches all the time. That's for sure. So yeah, let's talk Zelina Vega. So yeah, I mean, that's in the reports. Sean Sapp reported it about 6 hours ago. So Zelina Vega, she was spotted at the WWE Performance Center. They were recording vignettes for her, and they believe that it was recording for her return to the WWE. Now, if you don't know why Zelina Vega was released from the WWE, basically, in a nutshell, and I will put it to you so you get what I'm saying. Most WWE stars in this new era of wrestling, they have other options outside of WWE. So they're trying to make their money outside of WWE as well, just in case something bad happens. The wrestling careers are not that long. So Zelina Vega had a Twitch, what she was getting monetized for. Basically, what WWE done was WWE trying to take the reins of everyone's platform. So your Twitch, your YouTube, your OnlyFans, whatever, and own all of it. Zelina Vega wasn't about that. And she said she wasn't going to get rid of her Twitch. She tried to do the same thing with Paige, even though she's not even wrestling. She was only on backstage. So Zelina Vega was released, and she had tweeted unionization is needed in wrestling. Now, since then, she started OnlyFans. I can't remember what its name is. I mean, I'm not an OnlyFans perv, you get me? I ain't paying seeing a woman naked, bro. Or seen a woman in like a bathing suit, bro. You know what I mean? Man got Google, bro. Man got a missus as well. You know, like that. If you want to see, you know what I mean? You simps out there paying to see women naked. Bums, bro. Bums, tampon boys, foo-foo boys, cotton wool. You know, like that. Lettuce, you know what I mean? Cucumber and that, you know what I mean? Damn broccoli, man. Them, yeah, simping. So, yeah, she got an OnlyFans. I think it's called something Minx. I seen it earlier. And I think she's just doing she dressed up as cosplay characters, but sexy. You know what I mean? To be fair, if you've been Comic-Con, you know what the cosplay women are like, innit? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Do your thing, women, though. You know, like that. It's not a hating thing. You know what I mean? If you got what you got, then show what you got. That's up to you. You know, like that. Imagine seeing it. Oh, my God. That would be terrible. Jacob, you think I could be a wrestler, bro? Of course, bro. What's stopping you? I mean, I don't know you personally, but how old are you? In fact, it doesn't even matter how old you are. Yes, you can be a wrestler, bro. Big facts. Edge will return, do you think? I don't think he will. But there's so many options we can go. We've got Jimmy, we've got Seth, we've got Edge. There's so many options they can, you know what I mean? But yeah, madness. Did Black pay to bring Zelina back or what? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't. Listen, if somebody gets brought back, kind of tells me that they need her. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. When Zelina Vega was there, she was managing Andrade and Angel Garza. She left. Andrade's gone because he wasn't being used. And Angel Garza is running backstage. Cardi B, I want to see Cardi B, and then giving people flowers. So she's needed. And to be fair to her, before she left was when she was doing her best work. She was starting to wrestle as well, and I liked it. So I'm a Zelina Vega fan. Like I'm an actual fan of hers. So I'm here for it. I'm glad to see her. We'll hope she comes back. At this point, I might as well put her with Aleister Black and let's see what happens if it's part of his story. But to be fair to him, his story's a bit dark and her character's not. But we'll see. Yeah, see, a few people asking about Bray. Now, I'm not going to cover it too much. Just remember that I did say this to everyone before WrestleMania. No one was listening to me. I said to him, that he's lost one of his best friends. I'm pretty sure he's suffering with something. And it's looking like he's got some kind of depression or something like that. And yeah, man. Somebody who's been through these things before and lost friends, listen, you know what I mean? So we'll give him as much time as he needs and stuff like that. And I'm not going to cover none of the Bray stuff when it comes to mental, because you know what I mean? Because when you read reports and stuff when it comes to mental health, it's a bit all over the place. And I actually don't like when people just report stuff and it doesn't come from the guy's like mouth, because it's always a bit weird, if that makes any sense. So, but shout out to Bray. We all love Bray on this channel, and everyone loves Bray, to be fair. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got to say about Bray. Also, Velveteen Dream was backstage at Monday Night Raw, but the reports say that they weren't planning on they weren't planning on using him or anything like that. He was just spotted backstage. So I only put it on this news so everyone knew that he was still around more than anything. And other news, Humberto Carrillo is okay. He's actually well now. I don't know if you've seen that the match between him and Sheamus. Obviously, that stopped the match. It was a real stoppage. It wasn't part of a storyline or anything. It wasn't a work. And yeah, we'll see. But he's fine. So that's the main thing. WWE have only learned about the mental health stuff after the cock up with Lars. Yeah, with his anxiety and stuff. I think with the Lars thing, I don't know how to put it. It was a weird one because it was somebody controversial. Because at the time, that's when loads of people were alerted to the tweets and stuff, the racist tweets and the sexist tweets and the tweets to Stephanie, even though they were before he was in WWE and he's a bit younger. They were alerted to that, and then that was in there as well. I mean, there's people like Big E saying they weren't going to work with him and stuff like that. So when that come out, it was almost like, I don't know what was said backstage. I'm sure that somebody would have covered it. But at the same time, I don't think they spoke outwards about it because of what was going on. So that's what I would say about that. But yeah, I don't know. Please rehire Samoa is amazing commentary, especially in the ring. Freaking hate this new guy on commentary. I think Samoa Joe, like I said, I don't know the ins and outs, so I only give my opinion on stuff. I won't speak like I know what I'm talking about. But to me, what it looked like was they were paying someone who they couldn't get cleared. Almost like paying Daniel Bryan in the beginning. And yeah, I just think they just dropped their losses with it. I don't think they were going to use him because it's kind of like that's what happened with Daniel Bryan and Edge before. They couldn't get cleared by the WWE doctors. Now, getting cleared by a different doctor is not the same as being cleared by a WWE doctor because of, you know what I mean, legal battles and stuff like that. So, but I have a bad feeling that he's going to go to Impact, and Impact's trash. But the good thing, I guess, is Impact is still connected with AEW, so we can have mixed matches and stuff like that. So I'm here for that. It's all right. Lars had issues before the company, but it all blew up under the spotlights of the company. Are you talking about the mental health issues or the stuff? I know both before the company. Hasn't Bray always been suffering mental health anyway, which is why he took off time 2018, both turn as a Fiend. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing we have to be careful about, and believe me, without going into too much details, if there's one person who knows about mental health, it's me, I promise. But I will say that we have to be careful, like, assuming things. Not you, in fact, but it's hard to assume stuff about people if they've never said it themselves. So somebody reports, I don't know, someone's dealing with the mental health, but the person never said it, then you're just saying stuff in it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Basically, all I care about is that everyone does well. I'm a WWE fan. I'm a pro wrestling fan. I'm also petty. So if you're a scumbag and there's something wrong with you, then don't really care. But if you're a good person and there's something wrong with you, then, I just want you to get better. So Eric said, do you see my comment about Zelina Vega? I didn't. Let me go find it, Eric. The last comment I seen from you, Eric, was haha, Savage. Savage, you saw my Zelina. So if Triple H brings back the Iconics, I'm gonna tell Savage go live tomorrow. AEW will sign Big Show today. WWE's yes, yeah. Samoa Joe become fatter. That's why he was released. That's not true. That's not true. Believe me. WWE planned to before WrestleMania 37, and she was there. The PC from vignette, maybe a vignette. Yeah, she was there to record a vignette. Hopefully, I mean, listen, Aleister Black's thingy, his story looks like he's involving like an older man or something like that, like his dad. But I don't know if he's talking about, past stuff and that. But I kind of want to see Zelina Vega back in an old role, maybe with Gaza again, or just do her own thing, because she's dope. She dope, bro. Let's face it, Renee was on a fifth of the wages of Michael Cole. First, the commentators get paid trash wages. Yeah, they do. But to be fair to Joe, he said when he got the first tweet he put out was they should never have paid me. So I don't know. Renee's a legend though. Ranello's my favorite commentator. I was gutted when he left. He was getting bullied out of there, man. I know him and Corey had some stuff going on, but he's my favorite, man. You know what I mean? He's Mamma Mia! Listen, that's my guy, bro. This geezer was reciting rap lyrics every day, bro. This is my guy. Legend Night was awful on SmackDown. Yeah, it was average. Once he has managed by Zelina Vega, if they can get her in there properly, but you know what I mean. Cesaro's past his prime, forget it. I don't think Cesaro's past his prime. I think he's as good as in the ring as he's always been, or better, but on the mic he's exactly the same. Savage wipes Zelina Vega man Jimmy Uso to get at Jey Uso and Roman. She don't God's that plot. It's not a bad show. Vince Russo doesn't ever control major wrestling company creative. He can write a great beginning but has no idea what to do after that. Yeah, Vince Russo's a bit of a clown, isn't he? Because, you know what I mean? Listen, don't get me wrong, there was stuff that he done back in the day what I thought was funny, but he still thinks like he's in the 90s. When you hear him talk on all these podcasts now, because this is what all these loudmouth geezers do, the Dave Meltzers and that, the ones who no one cares about, bro. Jump on all these podcasts and that now, and they start talking about how bad things are being booked, and that's fair enough, but people have to remember what was booked underneath them, man, bro. I mean, you see what was behind me, what I was just watching, the Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels match, but these men were doing the OJ case, they were doing the OJ thing with Rowdy Piper and Goldust, and I just seen Rowdy Piper in blackface, bro, so let's not talk about the 90s stuff, because as much as we all love the Attitude Era, some of us were young, some of us were really young and didn't understand what was going on, but if you go back and look at it, some of it was dodgy. Jim, favorite commentator is Billy Kay. What do you even mean? What do you even mean, Python? Iconic! Like that. Them way down. Yeah, and it says, yeah, man, NXT was perfect for him. Perfect. Like that. Stadium Stampede Part 2, Omega versus Pat versus. All right, listen, Stadium Stampede, the first one was funny as hell, bro. I've watched that about 7 times. The Matt Hardy stuff in that was dope. Man, yeah, Hangman Page and that. All right, listen, I'll see if maybe John Morrison, Bobby Lashley. Don't see it happening, but very possible. Brock is returning at Backlash. I really don't believe he is. I don't know, for all commentary, Sheamus on the room. Bro, he's terrible, bro. I don't want to be disrespectful to the guy. That's why I'm going to leave it there. But thank God Goldberg is part of WrestleMania. Listen, let's not talk about that guy in here, man. Highest rated WWE. Highest rated WWE and TNA show was written by Vince Russo. That means nothing, bro. That means nothing, bro. That, you know what I mean? Like, what was the main? You're gonna look at the main events of them shows and who was in certain matches and stuff, and realize that sometimes stuff sold themselves. Also, it ain't the 90s anymore. Like I just said, I didn't say he was trash in the 90s. I said he'd done some outlandish stuff. And if your ratings are up because, you know, some people are doing some racist stuff, then, yeah, I'm not really here for it, you know, like that. I really hope Keith Lee as well. He'll be back soon. So was you watching your match tonight? Come on now, Anna, you know, like that. Listen, we already know, biggest match in the world, probably not El Clasico, but then Man U versus Liverpool. I'm here for it, Anna, you know, like that. You lot are on our tails. We can't afford to lose. We can't afford to draw, to be honest, but obviously we need to draw. If it's going to be a loss or a draw, we'll take the draw. But Arsenal helped us out last night. I put a bet on. I won because I knew Arsenal were going to win that game. So, yeah, we've got a game in hand. This is the game in hand, actually. Listen, I've seen the last couple of... I think we got West Brom, Crystal Palace and Brighton. No. Some like that. I don't think it's Brighton because we had them again already, but West Brom. I think that's our last few games. So hopefully we can win them and then see what happens. But I'm not going to be celebrating qualifying for the Champions League because we were flipping champions last season. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Man City, bro. You know what I mean? I can't hate. Yeah, man. Football fans, come on now. We're going to need a bigger boat. Nah, man, stop the Goldberg talk, bro. I can't have it, bro. If you know like that, someone joking in there, I don't want it. You know, like that, but trust me, Impact is terrible wrestling, bro. It's just terrible. You know what I mean? You know, like that. All right, listen, let me just little, you know what I mean? Little Sid Vicious and that. Someone told me that Sid's entrance ain't one of the greatest entrances of all time. Come on now, bro. That's probably the Backlash. Average 5 people you would like to. 5 people I'd like to see. I wouldn't like to see 5 people at Backlash come back. It'd be terrible. But 1 person maybe. Leo Rush. That's my guy. They do Angel Guard. I'd have to leave that for another video, bro. Angel Guard's a thing. I mean, judging on what we're talking about now, just put him back with Zelina Vega and let him manage. There's no Andrade now, so he doesn't have to be the side piece, the garlic bread, the coleslaw, the mashed potato, you know what I mean, the piri-piri, you know what I mean, the garlic, yeah, gravy. He doesn't have to be that guy now. He can be the main dude, and Zelina Vega can get him in matches, bro, you know, like that. That's going to happen on SmackDown, bro. Man was on commentary. Vince was dope on commentary back in the day, back when I didn't know he owned it. Eric Bischoff should do creative. Yeah, he was. He came back for a bit and then, you know, left on it. So, listen, I'm not going to be fooled by Eric Bischoff's a legend as well. But when I listen to all these podcasts with these lot on, and some of them still think like it's the 90s as well. So don't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if, like, yeah, you know what I mean, to make certain man champions and that. Yeah. So, yep, it's their own fault. No way should they give Kenny Omega that championship. Moose needs to come to NXT. Moose needs something, bro. He shouldn't be on there, man. Save returns to SummerSlam. I agree. Yeah, I've already said this, bro. Eric Bischoff can't write a show. Jim Cornette and Russo can. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with the thing, bro, because I've seen great matches on the Jim Cornette. I've seen great matches on the Russo. Seen great matches on the Eric Bischoff. But, like I said, these men live in the 90s in their head, bro. So it's always easy to keep talking rubbish for them because they're not writing anymore. But when they're in there, you know what I mean? Jim Cornette talks so much trash sometimes, bro. Biscuits and, you know, like that gravy. Yeah. I'm about to get out of here, bro. You know that. Yeah. And just like fear to performance a bit. Much for someone who only comes out in regular Big Cash is jacked now. Yeah, he's a little bit leaner, man. You know what I mean? You could lose, yeah, same, bro. He's on Impact, bro. So that ran out real quick, bro. His comeback ran out after like a minute of seeing him, bro. Because I seen him on the other show with Melina, and that looked better. She looked like some wild Samoan, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Lord of Darkness, big fact. Yeah, Cameron Grimes. To the moon. Money. Yeah, come on now. Goldberg don't go here no more. Oh, you went and give the Bianca Belair clap hands, bro. I tell him, man, this over and over again. If a woman ever claps like that at me, bro, I'm calling my sister. No other. I hate it. Anyway, yeah, I said this in the chat on Monday. We actually had the whole segment about it. Savage Triple H resigns today's. I don't think that's true, bro. But if it is, then good. Invincibles or character depth. Character depth all day. I told man this already, bro. Stone Cold had 5 moves, like that. Yeah, I have. And it's weird, yeah, because there's part 1 and part 2 in it. So somebody had already uploaded it to YouTube before it was on Vice, and I watched it, and I couldn't tell if it was like some preview thing because it was very detailed. So I watched the whole thing, and I thought it was incredible. Like once again, to people in the chat who don't know anything about Brian Pillman, you want to talk about being good on the mic and stuff. This geezer had blurred lines in his promos. You didn't even know what was going on. So that's someone to look out. But shout out to Brian Pillman and them man there, like that. Moose is the best wrestler and the most charismatic person impact, and they're doing it. Yes, agreed. No, I didn't watch the bump. It's annoying sometimes. I don't like the presenters. Apart from Kayla, I don't like the rest of them. They're annoying, bro. Stone Cold doesn't need to move at all. He's already over. I mean, bro, I don't think you're taking in what I'm saying, bro. The point is that he wasn't always over. Like all these people wasn't always over. The Rock wasn't always over. The Rock was rocking my Via. Stone Cold was the ringmaster. These people weren't always over. But the character depth is what carried them. Pro wrestling is that if you want in-ring only wrestling skills, then watch the Olympics. Wrestling, yeah, I 100% agree. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it will happen, but I love Carmella. See, Impact Wrestling is streaming live. I don't understand either, bro. It's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. You know what I mean? We've done an hour and 20 minutes and all that. I got Premier League wrestling to watch. I got to top up on some protein. I'm on like 290 grams of protein a day, and I've had 200, so I need to, go slap some more protein in and that. I'm here for it, bro. Lord of Darkness, I love Roman Reigns' new theme, like that. Damien Priest is a badass, so they need to, But I think after this feud, yeah. So, but yeah, guys, watch along Sunday. I'll be on 10 minutes before the main show starts, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't watching a kickoff show, like that. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. So watch along. Anything else? Movies, music, comic books, Marvel, yeah. Jump over to the other channel, Hugo Online. I'll put the link in the description now, so you should be there. And if it doesn't click as a hyperlink, just copy it and paste it. But Hugo Online, join me over there, man. We're on like 38 subscribers. Let's get that up because it's a bit pathetic. Let's not lie, like that. And I'm posting on there for 100 days straight. We're on day 5 today. Posting on there for 100 days straight. So after my watch Liverpool match, I'm gonna post there again. Like that. Martel, I make videos on SmackDown every week. Videos on SmackDown and Raw. I do SmackDown, Raw, NXT, AEW sometimes, but they keep copyrighting me, like that. So yeah. Jimbo, what do I think of Dave Meltzer? He's a bit of an idiot, you know what I mean? He's a bit of a smarmy one, but it's all good, you know what I mean? I don't hate him. Love these days. What's with that? Yeah, Morris, I don't know, but shout out to you because I spot you everywhere, like that, and it's love, brother. Yeah, I mean, Bradley Masamba, shout out to you. Road to 20K, gang business, like that. We're about to get the hell out of here. I've been your boy, Hugo the Savage. You know them way there. Yeah? You know where we're going with this, Roode, yeah? Come on now. Spam it in, because you know what's coming. Spam it in, because I'm about to dip. Spam it in, pull it in, build it up. Run.